What's up, Springfield? Today is February 11th, 2022. It's Friday. This is episode 265 of 4 and 3 Sports Talk. Raheem here. Thankful for the continued support of the show. Thank you for coming, and I'm glad to bring this to you. I am overlooking a beautiful night, early evening sky. As you can see, the sun, I love what the sun's doing to the clouds. Over the Memorial Bridge, the Connecticut River, West Side over there. West Side's the best side, never forget that one. And behind me, or kind of like perpendicular, maybe to the left shoulder of mine, something like that. That might not have been the right word to use. Anyway, the beautiful city of Springfield, the place where basketball was invented, home of the Ballers. And shout out to you if you're watching this. Shout out to Charles Evans and the 413 Elite. Shout out to Coach Dion Bird of the Bay State Bulls. Shout out to Eric Newkirk and the NDLs getting ready to start off very soon. You don't want to miss that. Shout out to Coach Cotton, Justin Cotton, in the way that he is helping the youth in our city grow and progress as individuals and as teammates through sports. Can't even say enough on the good job that he's done. Coach Waddy Jenkins too, shout out to you. I want to do a shout out also to Coach LeVar Click of the Commerce Red Raiders. He's the mayor's helper also too. Nice, he got 2 jobs. It's fucking dope. Shout out to you, Coach Click. Just having a little fun. I mean, I'm trying to get your attention. I would love to talk to you about basketball and also about the great work that you do for the city and that you've been doing for the city and our community since I've lived out here, and it's since the dawn of time, honestly, 2005, something like that. So shout to Coach Click. Shout out to John Maddie. He's another great friend of the show. I want to show some love to Colin James, another Springfield legend, getting ready to he's in the grind, trying to get to the NFL. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Jonathan Matlock of the Windsor Flyers semi-pro football team. He's another great friend of the show, friend of mine as well. Shout out to you, Jonathan Matlock. Shout out to the Central Golden Eagles football team, William Watson, both player and coach. Shout out to defensive coordinator Eric Panaski, you too. What's up, Coach Brower? You moved on to UMass, but we still saying what's up to you. I'm pretty sure you're still watching the show, and I appreciate you for that. And anybody else I forgot who's in the sports world, who watches the show, who interacts with the posts, who messages me about how uneven I am at times. Thank you for that, and thank you for what you do for the community, for the families, for the children. And let's just get this episode on. We already know what we're going to talk about. News. I got college basketball on both ends. I have hockey. I have NBA. Got something to talk about the news as far as the MLB and where it stands, as today is day 70 of the lockout. And a whole shit ton more. We got the Super Bowl coming up this Sunday. Shout out to Curtis C.Y. Soul. And the Bengals. He's a Bengals fan, and I definitely want to shout him out as well, knowing he's got a big weekend ahead of him, big Sunday, and I know you're happy, brother. It's been your entire life you've been a Bengals fan, and they haven't gotten anywhere, and for you to see this now, it's got to be bittersweet, man. It's not bittersweet because they haven't lost yet, but they're probably gonna. It's got to be sweet. It's got to be awesome for you to be able to experience this. And I just want to say that I'm on your side. And I hope your Bengals win this weekend. But right now, on a Friday night, I'm thinking Rams in the points. Anyway, let's continue. Let's go with the news. The 76ers are to evaluate James Harden before his debut. Probably physicals, speaking with team officials, stuff like that is what they want to get rid of and get out the way so he can come and play. And Philly could potentially win the championship this year. That's premature talk from fans who don't know sports. Oh, they're going to win the ship. They're going to win the ship. No, you're not an analyst. No, you don't study this shit every day. No, you don't look into it enough. You just watch games and think you know. Auburn University retains coach Brian Hairston amid the program inquiry into his coaching, recruiting, and other habits as well. we still retained our coach, War Eagle. Fuck Bama. Fuck Georgia. The Nets GM says it's not easy to move on from James Harden. I don't think so either. Probably one of the best offensive players the NBA has ever seen. When he hangs it up is something you don't get over, honestly, very quickly. So, it sucks. You guys probably got the better end of the deal anyway. So stop your bitching. Rob Manfred is optimistic that the lockout will be done. Today's day 70, as I mentioned before. So, if it goes wrong, we're not going to have baseball this year. And this shit needs to get handled. We didn't have baseball the other year because of the fucking disease. So, come on, Rob. Get it together. Get these guys to agree. And let's get back out on the diamond. And put forth for boring TV. Especially if you're an outfielder. Taconic shuts down Minnehaha's second half comeback attempt as they win 74-51 and improve to 13-4. Taconic is one of the greatest teams, well, one of the best teams this year in high school basketball for the boys' side, and watch them continue as they are on a roll now. Finally, McCann Tech survives the scare and beats Westfield Tech on the road, 47-43. McCann Tech, and my boy Jason Knapp, first of all. Shout out to Jason Knapp. But that McCann team is a bit suspect. I'm not sure what you guys are doing postseason-wise. There goes the news. Now let's get into Western Mass sports. I'm very excited. Everything's starting to fall together. Blessings, family, personal life. The sins and the struggles are ebbing away ever so fast. And I got sports to talk about. It's just the one thing I love. Outside my kids and football and Skittles and sex and stuff like that. On to boys basketball. We'll start with the scores. Pioneer Valley Chinese Immersion Charter School beats Pathfinder 46-44. Hampshire over Granby 48-46. Hampton Charter School of Science East takes care of Mount Everett 71-57. Smith Folk over St. Mary's 54-39. Taconic over Minnehaha, as I mentioned in the beginning, 74-51. Springfield International Charter School beats Longmeadow in a great game, 62-53. McCann over Westfield Tech, as we mentioned in the beginning, 47-43. Led the Lions over Duggan, 52-31. Those are scores for the boys' side. Let's go on to scores for the girls, and then we'll preview basketball tonight. Mount Everett over Renaissance, 40-18. Putnam over Greenfield, 46-31. Westside beats Northampton 38-34. Central and the Golden Eagles, the Lady Golden Eagles, my Lady Golden Eagles, take care of Longmeadow 65-33. Chicopee Comp over East Longmeadow 48-43. Frontier Redhawks over Mayhar 52-25. Westfield beats Pittsfield 47-38. Wacona over Munson 48-39. Hampshire stomps Granby 69-11. Ouch. Hoosick over South Hadley 57-53. McCann over Mount Greylock 44-28. Drury beats Agawam 58-31. Franklin Tech over Pioneer Valley 33-29. Athol Bears beat Mohawk Trail 40-29. Turners Falls over Smith Academy 38-24. And Lee stomps Southwick 58-37. And now tonight for the boys' side of things in basketball, high school, Western Massachusetts, Northampton at Holyoke, Gateway at Smith Folk. Rivalry, Chicopee Comp at Chicopee Comp. Ooh, go Pacers. Go Pacers. Pope Francis at Westfield. Another rivalry, Commerce at Putnam. Go Coach Click. The Beavers suck. Smith Academy at Athol. Mayhar at Greenfield. Mount Greylock at Turners Falls. Hampton Charter School of Science West at Lee. Hoosick Valley goes to South Hadley. Southwick at Renaissance. Granby at Belchertown, which is the game of the week for 413 Sports Talk. East Hampton at Wacona. Lennox at Hopkins. And another great game. Pioneer Valley's 8-5. They go on to take on the Frontier Redhawks. We're 13-4. Top team in Western Massachusetts. And those are everything for basketball tonight. But we'll hit you with that finale. Girls basketball tonight. That's just as special, too. Smith Academy at Renaissance. Pioneer Valley Christian at Westfield Tech. Smith Volk at Bay State Academy. Bay State Academy has been struggling, but come on, they're going to get a win tonight because I'm about to go over there and watch it. St. Mary's at Duggan. Pathfinder at Gateway. Taconic at Central. Go Golden Eagles. But I'm an even bigger Taconic and Aaliyah Phillips fan. Shout out to Taconic. Come on, man. Come on, ladies. Y'all need to win. Amherst at Holyoke and Drury at Mount Greylock. I believe we have a continuation of games and stuff like that over here in this ripped piece of paper. Well, we do. We do. Belchertown at Ludlow. Lenox at Monument Mountain. Hopkins at Mayhar. Franklin Tech at Mount Everett. 12-4, Turners Falls. Get ready to pay the East Hampton Eagles, who are 15-1, a visit. East Hampton Eagles are coming off a loss. Tonight, ladies, let's get our heads back in the game and go out there and get a win. I'm pulling for you. And Hampton Charter School of Science East at SciTech. That'll do it for Western Mass stuff. Let's get into college and professional sports. Memphis over Detroit, 133-107, NBA stuff. Washington over Brooklyn, 113-112. Miami over NOLA, 112-97. Toronto beats Houston, 139-120. Dallas over the Clippers, 112-105. Phoenix over Milwaukee, 131-107. And the Knicks beat the Golden State Warriors, 116-114. Holy fuck, did the Knicks cheat or something? How did they beat Steph? I don't know. That's it for basketball. College on the men's side, Duke over Clemson, 82-64. Murray State over Tennessee State, 73-62. SMC over USD, 86-57. The Zags take care of PAC, 89-51. Arizona beats Washington State, 72-60. And Michigan upstates number 3 Purdue, 82-58. Wow. Upset like a motherfucker. College basketball on the men's side is over. Let's go on to hockey. Columbus over Buffalo, 4-3. Carolina beats Boston, 6-0. My Bruins are making the playoffs. Pittsburgh blanks Ottawa 2-0. Washington over Montreal 5-2. New Jersey over St. Louis 7-4. Calgary beats Toronto 5-2. And Colorado beats Tampa Bay in overtime 3-2. That's it for hockey. Now let's bring this motherfucker home. College basketball on the women's side. NC State over BC 85-78. It's not the ACC anymore, but that's a soft conference to play basketball in. I'm just saying. UNC over Pittsburgh, 64-54. Notre Dame takes care of Miami, 69-53. Tennessee beats Michigan, 76-62. Michigan State upsets Michigan, number 4, Michigan, 63-57. Florida over Mississippi State, 73-64. The number 1 South Carolina game, Cats. They beat the University of Kentucky 59-50. Ohio State over Nebraska 80-70. Virginia Tech upsets Georgia Tech 73-63. LSU, baby. GEAUX Tigers 73-63. And BYU takes care of Pepperdine 104-53. Episode 265 of 4-3 Sports Talk is in the books. I'm Raheem Escalay. 45 subscribers on YouTube. We're on Facebook. I want to grow the show. Want to branch out and work with other sports networks, podcasts as well. If that's you in Springfield and you want to cover sports too, get at me. I'd love to work with you. Let's get this check. As you know, I'm monetized. I'd love to help others get there too, and I'd like to have others on the show so that they can get paid too. I'm not just clout chasing. I'm trying to get you a check. So, haven't really said much about that before, but I really want to work with people, and if that's what it takes, come check out my everything on the Creator Studio for monetization. We'll talk numbers, and hopefully we'll have you on the show. Love you all. Wish you nothing but health, wealth, and success. God loves you. Don't forget about that. And don't forget about all this beautiful high school basketball we got tonight. Go out and watch it. Taconic over Central. I love Taconic. Aaliyah Phillips is going to ball out. She's going to score 30 tonight. I like Mount Everett upsetting somebody on the women's side. It kind of crushed my paper. Forgot what I was going to say. I like the Bay State Bulls. The boys Bay State Bulls team. Hopefully they're going to win tonight. And I love you all. Wish you nothing but health, wealth, and success. And we'll see you tomorrow with episode 266 of 4-3 Sports Talk. Good night.